Young friends, it's the season of creation, and today is called Land Sunday. I wonder if you think it's odd to have a Sunday just for the land. But let's think about that. When you go to the playground, it's on the land. And when you go down the slide, where do you land? On the land. I know that some of you go swimming at a beach. You might swim in the water, but to get there, you have to walk on the land. And if you build a sand castle, it's part of the land. This summer, at our church picnic time, many of you got sunflower seeds to plant. What did you do? You planted them in the soil of the land. And in that soil, little worms and insects were digging and stirring and working in the soil so that it would be ready for things to grow. Maybe on top of the land, your parents had spread some compost and dug that in to give extra nutrition to the land. And then, in the earth, you made a spot for your seeds and you planted them in. And then on top of the land, I bet you watered those seeds. And the rain watered them too, and the roots under the soil drank it in. And the warm summer sun helped the plants on the land to grow. And soon your sunflowers shone like the other sun in the sky. But your sun was on the land. I think that maybe some of you might have had a problem with your sunflowers. That happens sometimes. The conditions aren't quite right. But then that makes for a puzzle and a challenge to figure something out for the next time. I wonder what else you do on the land. Put your hand up if you enjoy the land by walking or hiking on it. Put up your hand if you enjoy the land by biking on it. Put up your hand if you enjoy the land by helping with a garden that grows food. Put up your hand if you help with a garden that grows flowers. Put up your hand if you ski on the snow on top of the land. Or maybe you snowshoe. Put up your hand if you have seen other creatures that live on the land, like turtles, or rabbits, or deer, foxes, chipmunks. Do you look at the land up close? I wonder if you sometimes get down on your tummy and look at the grass and see the little ants and how many colors of green are in the grass. I highly recommend getting down and looking closely, or lying on your back on the ground and looking up. When you do that, you feel the strong, good earth supporting you. It can be a good thing to do when you are upset. Lie on the ground and feel it holding you and supporting you. The land is beautiful, isn't it? It helps us to grow our food. It gives us lots of ways to get strong and have fun. And it's beautiful, especially when you're on a hike to a high place like this, where you can see all around. The Bible tells us that God made creation so that the waters would have a place and so the land would have a place. And the story says that God made it so that plants would grow on the ground and that would help other creatures. Because the land is part of God's creation plan, we say it is holy or sacred, very special and important. It is because God made it come to be, and because it gives us a way to live. So many people work hard to keep the land healthy because it is our home and it's our playground, and it's the source of our food. Some people learn about the earth and speak up when other people want to hurt it. Some people love the land by growing things on it like vegetables and trees and sunflowers. United Church people, like us, promise to live with respect in creation. That means that we will learn about the land and take good care of the earth and its creatures. That's one of our promises to God. And being church people, we are not alone when we do that work. At our church, Mr. Gunn helps people to learn about taking care of the water. And lots of church people plant things that help the soil and grow food and make the world beautiful. Like Dave, who helped you to plant some bulbs in the church garden, and they came up beautifully this year. He's got a great garden at his house too. And Johanna and Dennis, and Anne and Wayne, and lots of other church people. Rob and Linda even have frogs in the pond in their garden. And Tim helps take care of the forest. We learned about that last week. And Gary has spent many years helping kids to learn about the wild places on the earth. There are many ways to keep our promise to God to live with respect in creation. God's love has helped to create the earth. One of the ways that we show our love for God is to keep the earth healthy. I hope that on this Land Sunday, you can enjoy the land by going for a walk or a bike ride or having some playtime in your yard or in the park. If the weather is good, maybe take a moment to lie on the ground. Feel the earth's strength underneath you and see the beautiful trees or flowers or the clouds above you. This is a gift from God, and we are thankful. It would be great too if you could talk to some of your church friends about how they care for the earth. Thanks for coming to Time Up Front today on Land Sunday. May you be strong. May you be brave. May you be well. May you be at peace. I'll see you next time.